Everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. Lucky to be alive. That's how the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department describes Tiger Woods, the global sports phenom, in the hospital following a rollover crash on a steep, winding road in Southern California. This is a look at the mangled mess following the crash. The car was so badly damaged, firefighters were forced to pull Woods out through the
Yeah, Liz, tonight it's hard to believe, but the future of his career hangs in the balance after he arrived at the hospital. The 15-time major champion underwent emergency surgery. Tiger suffered compound fractures in both legs and a shattered ankle. We have team coverage tonight on the local golf pros accident and the outpouring of support, but we begin with our Jay O'Brien, who has the details of the crash.
It's 7:12 in the morning Pacific time. Onlookers call 911. LA County Sheriff's deputies and EMS speed to this scene of a mangled wreck. Deputy Carlos Gonzalez was there first.
I asked him what his name was. He told me his name was Tiger, and at that moment I immediately recognized him.
The driver, golf icon Tiger Woods. Investigators say he hit a median, flipped across an oncoming lane of traffic, and landed flat on this hillside against the driver's side door. Woods had to be pulled from the wreckage wearing a seatbelt that deputies believe likely saved his life.
It's very fortunate that Mr. Woods was able to come out of this alive.
The crash along a stretch of road often called a troubled spot for accidents.
He may have not realized there was a turn right there.
Woods has had problems behind the wheel before. In 2009, after a fight with his then wife, the golfer banged up this SUV, sparking a public fall from grace. 8 years later, he was arrested on DUI charges in Jupiter, Florida, a cocktail of drugs in his system, including painkillers. After rehab, Woods is reportedly sober and back on top of his game. Police, now reviewing this crash, say there's no evidence yet that substances played a role.
No evidence of impairment this time. That'll be subject to the investigation.
Woods is now in the hospital facing injuries to both legs, according to his agent. Meanwhile, the golf world waits to see if a man known for comebacks on and off the fairway
The golf world still in shock tonight as we brace for another long recovery for the Jupiter Island resident.
Our sports director, John Evanson, joining us in the studio tonight. And John, it's going to be a long road to recovery for Tiger.
Yeah, guys, so many people were rooting for Tiger Woods to return not only for the Honda Classic in our area, but for the Masters in just 7 weeks. Woods indicating over the weekend that a lot would have to go right after back surgery. Tonight, now, so much has gone wrong.
I'm sick to my stomach.
Tiger's good friend Justin Thomas describing how he felt when he learnt of Woods' car accident today. The fellow PGA star and Jupiter resident knows as much as anybody how hard Woods was working to compete again. Tiger expressed how fragile his back was this past Sunday to CBS Golf's Jim Nantz.
This is the only back I got, so I don't have much more wiggle room left there.
But the plan would be maybe to get one tournament in before that, I guess?
I don't know what the plan is.
Now, who knows the extent of further damage to his back and the rest of his body? Following surgery today on multiple leg injuries. Woods was coming off his 5th back surgery in December, and the ultimate goal was to return for the Masters. Now, all his friends and fans can do is send their support.
Man, I just hope he's all right. Just worry for his kids, you know. I'm sure they're struggling.
Reaction continues to pour in tonight from stars like Lakers legend Magic Johnson, who called for prayers. Hollywood actor Jada Pinkett Smith tweeted out prayers to the GOAT 1 day after she had sent pictures of Tiger giving her a golf lesson. Now may be a long while before we see Tiger back on the course again.
Now, it's obviously impossible to guess when we could even imagine to see Tiger Woods golfing again. Tonight, he and his family are just happy that he is alive. We'll learn the full extent of his injuries further in the coming days, guys.
Well, John, retired golf professional and Palm Beach County resident Jack Nicklaus also sending his love tonight, tweeting, "Barbara and I just heard about Tiger's accident. Like everyone else, we are deeply concerned. We want to offer him our heartfelt support and prayers at this difficult time." The chairman of the Masters organization also tweeting out earlier this evening, quote, "We pray for him for his full recovery and for his family during this difficult time," end quote. And even former President Donald Trump issued a statement through his senior advisor, which says, "Get well soon, Tiger. You are a true champion." Men and women who looked up to Tiger for decades also sending their well wishes tonight. CBS 12's Lily Ortiz continues our team coverage with local reaction. She joins us from Jupiter, just outside the Woods restaurant.
From those eating here at the restaurant to every golfer we spoke with earlier, just hate to see him get hurt. And it leaves many of them questioning if the legend will be able to swing a golf club again. A day on the golf course is usually a time to escape reality while focusing on the game at hand. Once word about the accident involving golf legend Tiger Woods spread over Abacoa Golf Club today, the mood on the green quickly changed for Robert Fox.
I look at my phone and I see the news that Tiger Woods has been in an accident, and so I kind of start freaking out.
His love for the sport all started because of Woods.
I started playing because of him.
The same goes for Ben Clark, who carries this Tiger head cover close to him at all times.
The impact he's had is tremendous on us, so he's kind of meant everything. The good news is he's alive and he's going to have a surgery and he's going to be in good hands.
The Jupiter Island residents' impact in the community goes beyond the golf course. Fans stopping by the Woods Jupiter Tuesday, a restaurant he opened at Harborside in 2015. And 15 miles away from here, a learning center at Murray Middle School in Stewart, the Woods Foundation established to help students with subjects like math and technology. And last year, the golfer donated nearly $85,000 to Meals on Wheels of the Palm Beaches, a nonprofit that provides nutritious meals to homebound seniors.
He's never been at our course, but he's always welcome. He's always welcome as soon as he recovers. He's a strong man. He's very athletic, and he's in very good shape, and we'll see if he can recover enough time to play in the Masters.
And we reached out to the Woods Foundation and those here at the restaurant, but they declined to provide a statement at this time. But people, though, definitely staying positive and hopes he makes a full recovery. In Jupiter, I'm Lily Ortiz, CBS 12 News.
Remember, we have continuing coverage right now on our website, the latest reaction, crash details, and the investigation. It's all on our homepage at cbs12.com.